The American system is officially coming to an end. Look at the people that are being put into the executive branch, into the cabinet, into the top positions. America's about to find out that FDR did one great thing. He did a lot of great things, but one in particular we're going to really feel more than anything now and watch evaporate at the same time. It's time for Greek coffee. What kind of coffee? Little Greek coffee. Frappe. It's 11:20, 14 here in Dubai, PM, and I'm working. He's going to put people in place that help him dismantle the United States system. Why? We don't have safeguards. FDR made it a law that a president can't rule for more than 2 terms. Before him, it wasn't even a rule. Presidents just had honor. But he realized we were in a new day, in a new age, and people are scumbags. And we have a big scumbag in office, right? Well, no. Yeah, he is what he is, okay? But he raised the economy. People can say whatever they want. I was in wealth management before I came out here doing real estate. The economy's good. The economy's good. The economy's booming. Businesses are effing you over. It's businesses. They've monopolized things. Something the other Roosevelt got rid of in the back in the day. Teddy. He got rid of 2 monopolies, which set up the system which allowed America to flourish, become the nation that it became. Right? So now we're back to the monopoly system, where very few entities own everything. Everything is a branch. I would do a job for ABC, I got paid by Disney. I did a job for ESPN, I got paid by Disney. I can't remember how many times I got paid by Disney for something I did for another network, right? It's all one big game for the business people, and the citizens are sitting back saying, we don't want more politicians. Yeah, you do. Yeah, you do. What you don't want is business people running your country. They don't give a shiza about you. There's very few great men and women that go into business and reach the upper echelons of the world of monopolies, right? Because you gotta be a see you next Tuesday to get up there. One of the reasons I never broke that barrier is there's some things I'm not willing to do. And I'd rather stay in my bracket and keep my integrity. But a true business person does not feel that way. No. And they're going to dismantle the country now bit by bit. Guys like Jim Jordan, someone who allowed Ohioans to get molested. While at school under his program, he turned a blind eye. He's going to be in there. Matt Gaetz was attempted to get in there. Tulsi Gabbard. These are idiots with no moral compass, no alliance to the United States of America, and they don't care about any of you. And the people who are going to get hurt the most right out of the gates, believe it or not, are the people who voted for Trump. Because most of them don't have money and live in the middle of nowhere. And by nowhere, I mean Iowa. So, you're about to witness how America can be dismantled. There are no real safeguards. Presidents can become kings. It's been an honor system for most things. An honor system that even dirt bags like George Bush II, even he honored it. Everyone's honored it in some capacity. But now, you're going to see America come apart. Trump's going to put people into the offices so that he no longer has to go through the Congress and the Senate in the same way, because they're already in his back pocket. And then when he goes to his cabinet and his executive members, they're all people who are on Mr. Trump all day because they have no integrity, no spine. They don't care about you. J.D. Vance used to be relatively normal-ish. Look at him now. What happened to him? Remember when Scott Rubio and Ted Cruz and all those guys were just lowlifes trying to steal from you? Well, now they're willing to dismantle America. And Trump's making it possible. By putting all these people into offices, by having a Congress in his favor, by having a Senate in his favor. There's no checks and balances. And we all sat back and let it happen. Because we're sitting around so stupid that we're like, we don't want politicians. You know who's a politician? Bernie Sanders. Whether you like him or not, when he speaks, he's speaking his truth. And you all know that. You may disagree with him. Hell, I disagree with him. And I worked for his campaign. Why? Because he's a politician. At least he believes what he says and he cares about the citizens. Observe the dismantling of the United States by scumbags. What can you do? You can do something. You can hit the streets. You can march on the Capitol. You can create TikTok and Instagram campaigns if you don't want to get off your skinny butt. There are things you can do. But we need to start standing up for our country because right now we have a guy who's not even in office who's starting negotiations. Stop listening to Joe Rogan. He's the biggest idiot of them all.